Vertical upward motion, problem number 13. A ball is thrown upward with a velocity of 24 meters per second. How many seconds was in the air? So again, we are going to sketch this problem. So here is a ball that is going to be thrown upward with an initial velocity of 24 meters per second. And is asking how many seconds was in the air. So we are going to complete this diagram. Okay, so this we have the ball in that direction, so it's being thrown up and coming down. Okay, so a couple of things that we need to discuss here. Number one, there are two motions involved in this single motion, which is up and down. One is going upward and the other one coming downward, right? Downward. So in this case, going upward, the final velocity here is 0. So we have to consider which side are we going to choose to solve this problem. Is asking how many seconds was in the air. So what we are going to do is, if we can calculate the time that took to go up is the same time that is going to take to come down. So the time in the air will be the sum of the time up plus the time down. So we can calculate the time up. We can calculate the time up by looking this side of this motion, going up. So we are going to build a table, a data table for this motion going upward. So VI, VF, DAT. So going upward, the initial velocity is 24 meters per second. The final velocity is going to stop and then it's going to change direction. So before change direction, we still consider the motion going upward. So that is 0. And then we don't have any information about how high it went. And then the acceleration, because it's decelerating. So the acceleration, 9.8 meters per second square, is negative, is decelerating. And this is the time going up. Okay, so now we have to look at the selection of our equations. So the one that will give us the information, give us the answer with the information that we have, looks like the first one. Because this second one, I don't have a distance. The third one, I don't have a distance. So by elimination, we are using the first equation. So VF is equal VI plus AT. And this time is up, going up. So VF is 0, VI is 24, acceleration is negative 9.8, time up. So now subtracting on both sides 24, we are going to have here minus 24, and then you cancel those two, negative 9.8 T up. Now dividing both sides by negative 9.8, you cancel, and now we have here 24 divided by 9.8, which is 2.44. So T up will be positive, right? positive 2.4 seconds. But this is not the final answer because the question is asking how many seconds was in the air. So that is just the time up. However, time up is equal to time down. So the time in the air is time up plus time down. So the time in the air is 2.4 seconds plus 2.4 seconds because both times are equal. Time up is equal to time down. So the time in the air is 4.8 seconds. So this ball stays in the air for 4.8 seconds after being thrown with a velocity of 24 meters per second.